Hello and welcome. My name is Joe and I am the Panicked Monk, and you are watching Ienarath. Last episode, we came down to Whiterun to see if... Who in the hell is sniffing?
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
I thought... Maybe I could find a quiet place in Dragon's Bridge to... Not Dragon's Bridge. Dragon... Capture me a dragon place. Dragon's Reach. I thought I would be able to find a quiet space in Dragon's Reach to do our intro, but apparently I can't. Between people sniffling, kids being brats, and whatever else happens.
It's a shame, isn't it?
It is a shame. It's a huge shame that your tree is dead. Maybe you should have watered it.
I suppose you don't need to worry about that.
Oh my
Owning
gosh.
a farm does have its advantages.
Let's get out of Whiterun. Let's just get out of Whiterun. Although...
Somebody do something! Kill him!
Hey, buddy. They saw you sneaking there. I saw you sneaking too. Alright. Boy, it is high noon, just about. And that is not optimal traveling time for our lovely lady here. So, okay, let's go up here for a second. And now it's gonna rain. Oh, good Lord. Let's get our stuff on. Our hood, I suppose, and our cloak. And... Ugh. Not that, obviously Ienarath is worried about getting cold and damp and all that. But, she still does not appreciate being soaked to the bone. I need to find a place where I can actually officially start this video. I guess maybe we just start it on the run. So, hello and welcome. My name is Joe and I am the Panicked Monk, and you are watching Ienarath. Trudge through the miserable rain of Whiterun. She is on her way to Iverstead and up the steps once again to High Hrothgar. There she needs to meet with Arngeir because after speaking with Jarl Balgruf, she needs to try to orchestrate some sort of conclave with the Greybeards, the Imperials, and the Stormcloaks. We need to try and mediate a peace treaty, and the only place that is going to happen is by getting everyone together at High Hrothgar. Both parties respect the Greybeards, so they are kind of middle ground. And quite honestly, trying to think of the best way around to Iverstead, it kind of sucks either way. We go a long way around there, or we go the long way around here. I think we're going to go up through Riverwood, Helgen, etc. Okay. I don't think the Imperials, that is, the true Imperials here from Cyrodiil, care one way or another about the monks at High Hrothgar. I think they respect them to a degree for their abilities and maybe their neutrality. I don't know. But I don't think that there is a level of respect for the Greybeards that would make them feel obligated. However, this is not Cyrodiil, and within the Imperial...
No one escapes!
Within the Imperial Army here in Skyrim, there are a number of Nords. And the Nords, in general, do respect the Greybeards. They do respect the voice. And so, I think the Imperial Army as a whole, the leadership, recognizes that in order to appease those Nords and keep them sated, it would be a tremendous mistake to not go to High Hrothgar, to not show a level of respect to the Greybeards. And at least give the outward appearance that they are there in earnest. Now, Tullius does say, as we will find out, that he is there on good faith and will keep his word, etc., etc. But how much of that is out of optics, and how much of that is out of true belief that he does in fact respect the Greybeards? I don't know. Tullius is he's a general for Cyrodiil, so I guess take that for what you will. And we still have our friend. It's the only friend we have right now. We have previously unwittingly obliterated all of our skeletal followers that we worked so hard in conjuring from the bones of those at Felglow. That was no fault of Ienarath, but rather of mine. I truly do not believe Ienarath would have made such a mistake. But in some ways, I guess this is probably best. As Ienarath's calmer, more, well, I wouldn't say more enlightened, but more thoughtful, less brash side begins to gain a foothold. It's probably best that those skeletons be left behind. They only serve as a reminder of the pain she suffered, and that pain, I think I've got to take. Oh no, we're fine. So anyway, that pain really only serves to feed and fuel her anger, which is essentially the same as what I have labeled and been calling her protective side. Dude, I think that's just a hunter. But man, watch your aim. Oh, I turned too early anyway. That's okay, we can get there from here. Alright, so this should lead us up to Helgen, where we can split off towards Iverstead. Gonna throw down a quick save just because this game has been acting up on me and likes to crash or freeze up at the most inopportune times. So if that should happen, at least I'm this far. No sense going through the fort when you can go around it. Iverstead. See, that looks like it could be pointing that way, but I know that's probably not right. I always get turned around at this fork. And I am correct. This would take me way down south. Greywater. I do not want to go south. You may be asking yourself, why is Ienarath's true self, why is her calmer self starting to prevail? In part, and I think probably in large part, is her exposure to the monks, to Paarthurnax, and High Hrothgar itself. These are places, these are people that put her at ease, which allows that part of her to come forward. And the more that part of her comes forward, the more difficult it becomes for her protective self, her anger, to resurface and regain control. She is beginning to realize there is
What are your thoughts on all this?
a lot more to life, a lot more to herself than vengeance, revenge, and anger. She's already exacted revenge or vengeance, and It really didn't satisfy the itch like she thought it would. I feel like that is also wonder what happened. A factor in her transformation from dark to light. A bit of irony. Talking about dark to light and then going from light to dark in the game. At any rate. At any rate, I don't believe it will be too long before our heroine here seeks out Felion in Morthal to rid herself of this vampirism that she has embraced as she begins to view herself in a different light and her purpose. Which also means
There you are, weakling! No match at all.
none. Quite honestly, and I don't think that the game mechanics are really terribly affected. I don't recall. But I think the sour weather here has probably worked to Ienarath's benefit by concealing the sun a little bit. At least it's not as directly intense. I may have better vampires set up too. I think I do. That
You must be punished! No match at all.
glad to have you along. Ooh, it is dark though, isn't it? I forgot what I was saying. It had something to do with the dark. Oh, better vampires. I think I have better vampires set up so that she does benefit from the shadows. Now, I don't think, and I don't know, to be honest, if that applies to overcast, cloudy skies in the rain. I don't think it does. But if not, we'll pretend that it does help. Overall, I'm rather pleased about my trek to Iverstead here. Only a couple incidents. And those went pretty well, thanks to our friend. speaking of other future considerations, when Ienarath does decide to make that shift, will she continue to call forth creatures from Oblivion? That is, Daedra and the like.
So, you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed? Dragonborn, it is my honor to stand before you.
Well, at least somebody's got it right. Let's see. I've had a little trouble with the vampire vision lately, too, so let's see. Yeah, no, that's still acting up. Alright. I think there's nothing interesting to be had on our way up. We've been up to High Hrothgar recently enough that everything that we would run into has been dealt with, and it has not been long enough for anything else to replace it. So I think we'll just make our way up, kind of skip all the steps, and go talk to the monks. All right, let's go find Arngeir. Master Bori. Master Arngeir, may we speak?
Sky above, voice within.
I need your help.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
And that is admirable. However, the Jarl of Whiterun, Jarl Bulgraf, will not help me while the war rages.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
That is correct. Both sides respect the Greybeards. They will listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
Very well. I will do that. Until we meet again.
Wind, guide you.
And guide you as well. Alright, well, this has been an exceedingly boring video. Yet another travel log. But it did give me a little bit of time to maybe expound on a few things and lay the road for some things that are yet to come. But I do not want to draw this out into going to Whiterun, going to Solitude, coming back up here to. I'm not gonna put that all in one video, and we'll see how those shake out. Maybe there'll be a little more excitement. Maybe I'll condense it. It really depends on as you all know, what the game throws at me. So today, the game threw very little, and that's okay. Like I said, it gave me a chance to expand on a few things. But we will pick it up here next time, and we will make our way to Solitude. Ienarath is going to save Windhelm until very last because she hasn't decided how she wants to deal with that. So until then, I bid you all safe travels.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you that Dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power of the ancient Nords. Believe that Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's fall. Beware that Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed.